Hello.
Hello.
What's
Oh, of
going
course. Of course, you're in some hotel room in some country far, far away.
Yeah, no, we're still in Australia.
Okay.
Still in Australia. The middle of it,
What
though.
what city? Oh, I know where you are. You're in Alice Springs.
I am in Alice Springs, yes.
Nice.
It's really nice here, hey.
What's the temperature and humidity situation there?
Not much humidity, temperature. Yeah, we have that.
Like, what are you actually working with? Because like Narang, I've discovered is the hottest place on earth. That's where I work now, and
How
it's
hot is that?
insane. You just melt. It's just meltingly hot. I don't know.
Yeah, so
I
how
mean,
hot are we
it's only like
talking?
32, but it's just you
32.
just melt.
Oh, yeah.
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 You that kind of level or not really?
Oh, a little bit more.
Probably late 20s.
Yeah, a little bit more. Maybe
Mm.
a little bit more.
Early 30s, 31.
Nah, a little bit more than that.
Bit more than that.
Yeah.
So you're at Narang level.
A little bit above Nerang level.
Above Narang level.
Yeah, yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Shit. Must be
It was in
hot.
it was in the 40s.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
It wasn't actually in the 40s, was it? Oh my God.
You want to know?
Yeah.
Got in the car yesterday, 48.
Those car ones are bullshit though, aren't they?
No, it was 46.
Was it actually 46?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's
I'm looking this up. I
it's
don't
hot.
believe you. I'm looking this up right now.
It's so hot I need a beer.
Oh my God. You need a rider light. You need the electrolytes, mate.
Oh, I've got the electrolytes, mate. Don't worry
So
about
this is
that.
my weather app now, right? I default this to Bow Desert because I think Narang is as hot as fucking Bow Desert. I'm
Right.
not joking. Look at this thing; it's on fire, 35 degrees.
Yeah, it's crazy. It nearly rained here
Uh,
this afternoon. I got a really good photo of a rainbow.
Northern
But
Territory. Okay, Alice Springs. Here we go. Let's see what we're working with here. Ooh.
yeah.
Oh, no. Okay, no. Okay, 42. Wait, oh, this
Yeah.
tomorrow? 42 tomorrow.
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's tomorrow. Yeah, a little bit cooler. A little bit of a
God damn it.
little bit of a cool breeze coming in.
But how does this work? So you've got 42 degrees and 5% humidity, right?
Yeah.
Look at fucking Bow Desert. But it said, oh no, sorry, no, that's rain. That's rain. Oh, I don't think this shows humidity. No, that's rainfall. Okay.
I got a
Got 5% chance of rain, I think.
I got a really good photo this afternoon, just outside my hotel room here. You can see like the range that sort of like, overlooks Alice Springs and that sort of thing. And there was a rainbow, like full rainbow, but it didn't rain. You know why it didn't rain?
Because the song, I don't
No,
know.
it's too fucking hot. It
Right.
just evaporates.
Oh man, this is wild weather. You've got so wait, tomorrow's 42
Yeah,
and then Monday is 26.
yeah.
Jesus. So it's just a heat wave that's hitting everyone, and obviously they're like way worse than anywhere else.
Oh, it's a roller coaster ride.
Damn. What does it feel like with 42 feel like? Is it because Brisbane is a fucking hot place? Like Brisbane
Yeah.
is hot.
Mm.
Like 34 in Brisbane, you're
Yeah.
melting
Yeah, yeah. Don't know.
because you're in the aircon the whole time.
Yeah. Even the
So
brewery's air conditioned.
no, it's not. Is it actually?
Yeah, it's fucking air conditioned. There's
Oh
like half a
wow.
dozen air conditioners in the brewery. You have to have it.
Really? Is it that
Yeah.
it's that hot?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's solar panels on the roof, so it's all like all good and that sort of thing. But yeah,
Wow.
you could not work in that brewery. It's such a small enclosed space that if you're actually feeling the heat there, it wouldn't be safe.
Wow. What is the solar powerful enough to fully power the aircon during the
Oh
day?
shit, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Amazing.
Modern technology,
All
man.
right.
What are you drinking there, by the way?
It's a little electrolyte filled beer that you might be familiar with
Hmm.
called Chardonnay.
You drinking Chardonnay?
It's zero carb
Right.
and full of electrolytes, and that's it.
Stuff full of electrolytes.
Says who?
I don't
Well, I
know.
say it is.
Okay, fair enough.
Right. What are you
Grapes,
drinking?
grapes are now electrolytes. Oh, I don't have a glass, but I've got a can of this Centralian
Oh, there we go.
Alice
Okay, nice.
Springs that I picked
Let
up
me get a
today. So if you
little.
want to get a photo of that.
Let me do that. We'll do a. Whoa.
Are we good?
One take. That's all we need these
Yeah.
days. What was that beer you've got there? I
Alice
was too
Springs Brewing
busy.
Company Centralian Ale. Technically, it's
What's it?
not an ale.
What's the? What are the specs and the brief on that one?
Oh, it's just a straight up drinking lager.
Didn't you say it was an ale? Centurion ale?
Yeah, well, yeah. It is at the moment.
Make up your fucking mind.
It may not always be that way, but yes, for the moment, it's called Centralian Ale.
Is that an exclusive? Would that be exclusive or not? Not really.
No, I'm not giving anything else away.
It sounds like you just did. But okay.
No,
I don't edit this podcast. You know this, right?
no, that's good. Who's listening?
Right. Well, not many people, apparently, especially
Less
on
than 6
YouTube when we
months
don't
ago.
have the video because you don't send it to me.
We're getting more of the people joining the Facebook group though.
Oh, we are?
Hmm.
Nice.
I approved like 3 today, I think.
Unreal.
Hmm.
It's a good group.
I like it. If you're not there, head to facebook.com/groups/Boss and the Brewer and come and join the 12 of us.
Does anyone have any fun with the member questions or not so much anymore?
You're the one who answers them. I'm not allowed to look at them until after the episode.
No. You know when you join the group and it's like, who hosts wrong answers only?
Wrong answers only. Yeah, you get some good ones.
Okay.
I should post the best of the best, really.
Yeah. Because
once you approve them, you never see them again. You're not
exactly. They're gone.
It's
forever.
Like into the ether.
Like an Instagram story.
Yeah.
Except it's always kind of there, though, isn't it?
Indeed.
Anything to report from the last week? What's been happening other than traveling?
Oh, look, it's been a good couple of weeks. I'm on the road until Friday the 15th of December. And so yeah, down to Melbourne tomorrow actually. For the weekend, hang out with a good friend of mine I haven't seen for 4 years. Since before the pandemic, which I'm really looking forward to. So, yeah, good friend of mine, went traveling. She went overseas 2 weeks before the pandemic.
Oh.
And then 2 weeks later, she was stuck overseas for.
Oh, shit. Wow.
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
The UK.
Jesus, that's hectic.
Yeah, on a desert, not a deserted island, but an island off the coast of Scotland. And
wow.
And that's well, I could think of worse places to spend a pandemic than in an isolated island off the coast of Scotland.
I suppose.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to hanging out. And then Monday I'm brewing down at Brownstone, and then Tuesday I jump on a plane up to Bali.
Jesus Christ. What a year, mate. You've been on fire this year.
It's a lot of miles. It's been good.
You should do it. Are you thinking of doing like a wrap for your business as like a thing?
A what?
Just as a piece of content for like the different places you've been, that kind of thing.
Oh, okay. How do you do that?
Oh, I don't think there's an easy way to do it, but it could be like an interesting piece of content to be like, these are all the different breweries I've been to.
Yeah. That's actually a good point. I hadn't really thought of doing it. It's just sort of like I'm posting more about the places that I go and the breweries that I go to on my Rockstar Brewer account and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that might be an interesting thing to do. I've done a lot this year. I've been a lot of miles, and it's been great. And 2024 is just looking like it's going to be just as hectic.
That's an interesting thing. It'll come up when we talk about the news, but it's interesting to think about like whether or not business should be good at the moment, because like my business at the moment, my coffee business is going quite well. We just had a really good month in November. there's some results in here in the news of, businesses that are going quite well. But all the talk is about how bad it is for breweries. And obviously there's a lot of reasons why people are struggling, but the Australian economy is kind of cranking at the moment. Crypto's gone through the roof. The unemployment rate is good. The ASX is pretty much firing.
Gold's above $2,000 an ounce.
Yeah, it's a weird time.
Bit of a two-speed economy, really, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I don't know. Either that or, some businesses got ahead of it.
Yep.
And got their shit together a year and a half ago when they saw it coming.
Yep.
And are doing quite well. Don't know. It's hard to say, but yeah, we've got a mixture in the news. We've got some good news stories and some not so good. Let's kick it off then.
Why not?
Strong results for Metcash. So Metcash, you may know more about this than me, but they don't own the bottle shops. They kind of just distribute to all of those sort of independent bottle shops.
That's kind of what Metcash do. Do you know what brands Metcash are?
Yeah, with the bottle shops?
No, just in general.
Oh, like shitloads.
What, such as?
Like Celebrations and...
Yeah. All IGA stores of Metcash.
Yeah, it's like a banner group for independent sort of...
It's a cooperative. So basically it's a place where retailers can buy from a wholesaler cooperative
that gets the bulk
to get better pricing deals. And be competitive and that sort of thing. Yes.
It's an interesting idea. They turnover. I mean, I don't understand how the turnover really works because they're just moving things. I don't understand this business at all, but they're turning over $8 billion a year. So clearly they're an important company.
IGA, what was the bottle shop you said? Celebrations.
Well, Celebrations, all the independent with Celebrations
Thirsty Camel.
Thirsty Camels, and
as well. And they're all sort of part of the Metcash network, and 8 billion, you reckon?
Well, that's what the results say. So I don't. But is it one of the businesses where it's like a travel agent where you're kind of, or like an insurance broker where you claim the revenue, but it's not really your revenue. You're just kind of grabbing money from someone and giving it to someone else.
That's called arbitrage, mate.
No, it's there's another name for it. There's a name for it in the travel industry where it's like you're not really, people aren't really consuming your service there. You're kind of just passing the money on. Or like when you pay an insurance broker as opposed to paying the insurer.
Yeah.
So like you get business broking insurance and they've got 5 different policies, right? So you pay the broker 10 grand a month, but the broker really is just putting a little markup on that and then paying the other person. Their business is really only the 10%, but their turnover number is 10 times that.
You're describing arbitrage, aren't you?
No, arbitrage is when it's an arbitrage when there's like a transfer of services and then there's like an ability to add a percent without anyone sort of out competitors seeing it. Not the same thing. No, well, what I'm saying is like if you've got a business that provides a product or service, right?
Mm-hmm.
Say if you're the insurer, you're the one that is actually doing the work. That's proper revenue. But if you're just taking the money, giving it to someone else, then it's not an accurate reflection of the revenue because you're not providing the service. There's a name for it in travel, I'm sure, where it's kind of like your actual turnover of a business. It's like in real estate, when you sell the house, you don't claim the entire value of the house. You the amount of money that you're getting paid is the value for your service. The amount of money for the house is a different number. That's not revenue for your business.
Yeah, of course.
But you do send that money to the real estate agent or the business broker when you buy a business.
Yeah, okay.
So I don't know if the 8 billion is like that kind of revenue or if it's actual revenue, but 8 billion is a lot of fucking money. So
a lot of money, yes.
They're an important company. And bottle shops are up, according to this, and on-prem is slightly down.
Yes.
But
does Metcash have on-premise?
Well, it does say that in here. So yeah, let me, you know what I'm doing?
Sales to on-premise.
Sales to on-premise.
Yeah. Because I don't think Metcash owns any pubs or anything like that.
But that's the thing. I don't think they own any of them. They don't own any of the bottle shops.
No,
they don't own Celebrations.
Yeah. Like a wholesaler.
I've been using Bard all day because did you see the Google update? They introduced this like Gemini thing.
Yes, yeah.
And it's part of Bard now, and like the results from Bard are like kind of through the roof good.
Really? Oh, really? I need
Here
to try
you go. Metcash. I said, what brands did Metcash distribute to? Food, National, IGA Foodland, IGA Express Home Brand, Independent Brands Australia, Friendly Grocer, 20,000 independent grocery stores, liquor, IGA Liquor, Bottle-O, Celebrations, Porter's Liquor, Thirsty Camel, so state-based Thirsty Camel, Duncan's, is that like North Queensland? I haven't seen that.
Maybe.
3,000 franchisees operating under different brands. Hardware, Mitre 10 Home Timber Hardware, 400 independent hardware shops, 400 independent retailers, automotive, hospitality, and industrial sectors. Yeah, so there's some sort of hospitality aspect to their business. I don't know how big that is.
Right. Could be La Porchetta.
What's that?
Pizza place.
Say that again.
La Porchetta.
What's that? Is that good?
Have you been there?
No.
It's like a pizza place. It's like kind of semi-fancy, not really fancy pizza.
I fucking love pizza.
You know what? The type of pizza that I love, and this is going to sound really lame, but it's true. Is the shitty suburban pizza that's got the shitload of shredded ham on it.
Nah, I don't fuck with that. Like the real, like thick, like fake shit.
Yeah.
No.
Lots of it. You don't like it?
No, dude. No,
it's a bit of a guilty pleasure of mine.
No. That's not it. That is not it. All right. Crafty Pint. But anyway, do you have a comment on the Metcash story? It's interesting. I mean, it
makes sense. It makes sense.
Yes, bottle shops are doing well.
What's the next one?
Crafty Pint's local beer day, which I think is pretty cool. So Crafty Pint, the publication that likes to really support the industry and do shit like this. Like during COVID, I think they did what did they do? The local something, keeping local alive. Remember during COVID, they kind of did that whole campaign. So now they're doing local beer day, which I think is cool. And it's going to be in February, so it gives people enough notice. February 24.
Yeah, cool.
For venues and breweries to get behind it, celebrate local beer, which is cool. Got any thoughts on this one?
Oh, look, I think that it's a great idea to have a local beer day, and we definitely need to be supporting local breweries and local venues and independent venues and that sort of thing at the moment because times are a bit shit, and it's just a good thing to do. So I saw my mate Kyle from Canada. You know that long article that he wrote that we shared last week.
Yeah,
he shared a follow up to that. Something like there was like 417 breweries in Ontario, and now they're down to 387 a year later, just in one state of Canada, and and they're kind of sort of thinking that it's going to be a bit of a more of a wipeout in 2024, and it's really interesting because like the article that I read, I should fucking dig it up, but the article that I read basically said you can't support all of those breweries. It's just not possible. So pick 2 or 3 that you know and like and stick to them.
So Ontario.
Yeah.
Let me do some barding.
Let me see if
population of Ontario, Canada.
Yeah,
15 million people. Oh yeah, okay. So well, it's a very big, very, very big state. That's a state?
Is it?
15 million people. I mean,
it's almost a province or something, yeah.
It's getting near the population of Australia. Yeah, I mean, not really, but it's a lot of fucking people.
It's a lot of people, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. So spent most of the day updating the spreadsheet of Ontario breweries just to see where we are. Down to 389 from 413, with a bunch of contract entities evaporating. There's 24 physical locations lost, and maybe 10 or 12 contract breweries over 2023.
Right.
That's And this guy, what's his name, Jordan St. John, is predicting that lose another 40 or 50 over 2024. That's pretty big.
Physical breweries.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's...
And so basically says it's not like the beginning of the pandemic where everyone was like, rah, rah, save them all spirit. People have more problems now. What I'd ask, if you're seeing this, choose a couple of the ones you really like and support them with your custom. And if you do get to talk to the brewer, tell them how much you like their beer. They're having a hell of a time.
Yeah. Well, that's fair.
Hmm.
I mean, I sort of wonder if local... I mean, in Australia, local breweries have a pretty enormous advantage with this excise thing that only ever gets talked about like a negative. But realistically, like a local brew pub can produce excise-free alcohol, which is something that no one else in the industry can do.
Sure.
Which is an immense advantage. I don't know. I don't know if I'm convinced that we're going to lose a whole lot of well-operated local breweries. I think the bigger challenge is the ones that are trying to scale.
Yeah, but the question is, should you be scaling now?
Yeah. I had a look at probably shouldn't reveal too much, but I had a look at a pitch deck during the week for a brewery that's starting, and far out. I just thought, I mean, again, I could be way wrong because you never know, but I just thought, good luck starting a brewery now. I mean, far out. It's a very, very tough time to be starting a brewery.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
One thing I will say, I had this exact conversation this week with my rep about the coffee business.
Yeah.
Coffee is actually quite similar to beer in that there's a whole bunch of brands like the All Presses and the Campos and that who have, and Grinders, I think it was an early one, who sold to Coca-Cola, multinational coffee companies, the RF, what's the big retail, RFG, Retail Food Group. And the bigger companies ended up screwing up those brands and their reputation kind of went to shit. And there's some emerging brands. All of that is very, very similar in coffee.
Yes.
But what is unique about beer that I haven't really seen at all in coffee is this focus on local and the focus on independent. So things like this local beer day, I haven't seen any evidence of anything like that in coffee. And, things like an independent beer association that everyone is a part of.
Yes.
An independent beer seals, like I was explaining to him, like in beer, people have like logos on their product and venues have logos to say this is independent.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't happen in coffee. I've never heard the word mentioned. Never heard the word independent mentioned in coffee.
Why?
I don't know. I'm about to find out because I'm completely rebranding my company. Is there a big
duopoly in coffee?
No, not really. But a lot of the brands are owned by multinationals or big local companies.
Well, that was my question. So
no, it's not a duopoly though. But wait, what?
Who are the big multinationals?
Don't really know. I don't think it's not really the same.
Now, hang on. You said a very high percentage of the coffee was owned by the big multinationals, yet you can't name who the multinationals are.
Well, okay. Let me use Bard. I think there's. You have to think about.
You own a fucking coffee roaster. You should know this shit.
No, I shouldn't. It's not relevant to me. I mean, if you think about coffee, it's very much like beer. It's like the Great Northern. Like the biggest seller of coffee is McDonald's. It's not relevant to me that they sell more coffee than me. Like I'm only selling a local product on the Gold Coast. So it's not like in beer where like you go into a venue. What's that?
There's a lot of similarities there, mate.
There are similarities, yeah. But I think it's an opportunity. I don't know why. Maybe
supplies the coffee to McDonald's?
Don't know. They would get it direct. Right. They would probably get it direct.
What's your local big box pub near your house?
Big box pub?
Yeah, there is. What's the big pub near your house? That you've been
like Surf Club?
Surf Club, whatever. Yeah, cool.
Northcliffe Surf Club.
Yeah, okay. Right. Who supplies the beer to that surf club?
Bolter.
Who's owned by?
CUB. Asahi.
Asahi. Isn't it interesting that you know that with beer, but you don't know that with regards to coffee?
Well, I've been in the coffee industry 3 months. I was in the beer industry for 10 years.
Even before you owned a brewery, you would have known that.
No, not really. I didn't know much about it at all before we owned the brewery.
Most of our listeners would know, that there's a kind of a duopoly of beer in this country and that sort of thing.
They would, but most of our listeners have been in the beer industry for
And
a
I
long
also,
time.
but
What's
the
your
thing is,
point,
I also
Endo?
I drink coffee daily.
What's your point other than making me
I
look
don't
like
know.
I don't know my shit?
No, I don't know my shit either. So it would be interesting to find out. I wonder if
Oh,
it's.
I know the brands that were bought. I know brands like Grinders were bought by Coke. Brands like
What about Lavazza?
yeah, I don't know.
Who owns that?
Don't know. What are the You know what we should do? I'll do what are the biggest coffee brands in Australia and who owns them, and then I'll do beer and see how accurate it is.
Yeah, righty.
Right. Nestle, Swiss multinational, Victoria, Illy Group, Italian, JAB Holding Company owns a whole bunch of. There's so many coffee brands. It's different because there's so many brands. It's not like, and this is all like supermarket coffee. It's not
but
like
there's so many brands of beer, but it's only owned by a small number of.
but there's but there's like that's not the same in coffee. There's lots and lots of companies. Like Lavazza is their own company. That's an Italian company, owns Lavazza in Australia. Conga Foods own Robert Timms. Franchise brands. Jamaica Blue owned by Food Co. Glory Jeans. So Glory Jeans is one of the ones that RFG bought.
Yeah.
DeBella is one of the ones that RFG bought. So RFG, that they own like the Michelle's Patisseries and all these like sort of like well-known little franchises. They bought them all, and they had like a disastrous run where they had just like all this ACCC issues, and the fucking stock price went through the floor, and that they just fucked up all these brands.
Right.
They bought a lot of brands. So Michelle's Patisserie was a big seller of coffee. I don't think it is anymore. Toby's Estate is in here. You go, independent roasters. Toby's Estate, they're pretty big, independent. 5 Senses, Padre, Proud Mary, Seven Seeds. They're independent
who's that?
ones.
Which company is that?
Seven Seeds.
Owns Proud Mary.
Proud Mary, Padre. There's also 7 Miles. I think they're independent.
Wow, I thought Padre was independent.
Is 7 Miles? No, those were independent. They were all independent.
Oh, okay, right, yeah.
Is Bart smart enough to know that I'm talking about the Australian coffee industry? oh my God. Wow. This is insane how fucking good this thing is. No, 7 Miles Coffee is not fully independent. As of 2021, it's part of the 7 Miles Coffee Company, which also includes local roasteries, Wollongong Orange. While 7 Miles retains its own branding, its benefits the resources and support of a larger company.
Yeah.
Original 7 Miles Coffee Company, found in Sydney. Through acquisition of 7 Miles Coffee Roasters, other like was owned by private investment group. Interesting. Yeah. Anyway. Oh wait, let's do it for beer.
Right, yeah.
What was my question? Let me ask the exact same question for beer. What are the biggest beer brands in Australia and who owns them?
You go on.
So it volunteered the information about the independent brands. I didn't ask it that. That's kind of cool. Do you want to do a quiz?
Go on.
I'll quiz your knowledge instead of you busting my balls about my coffee industry knowledge.
Okay.
All right. Give us the top five beer brands in Australia and who owns them.
The top 5.
If you get all these right, I will give you a full point on
Australian produced or imported?
No, biggest beer brands. I don't think it matters if they're produced or imported. Yeah.
Okay. The top 4 beer brands in Australia would be Great Northern.
Yep. Who owns?
Huh?
And who owns them?
Asahi.
Yep. Wait, are
Um,
you giving me these in order?
no.
Okay, no particular order. That's okay.
I would say Corona.
Corona is not in here. Hang on a second. I mean, look, it might not be right. I don't think Corona is in here. Corona's number 6, according to this.
Okay. I would then say 4X Gold.
Yep.
I
Owned
would.
by.
Oh, that's Lion.
Yep. Kieran.
I would then say Gold, Great Northern, VB,
Yep.
which is Asahi,
Yep.
and the fourth one would be.
You're actually missing 2 because Corona was out of the top 5.
Okay. Well,
according to this, I don't know how. I mean, it looks
yeah,
pretty
that's
good to me,
fine.
but
Tui's has got to be up there.
Tui's is number 7 according to this.
Wow, it's not even ranked. Okay. It's not Cooper's. Oh, your silence tells a different story.
No, I'm waiting for a guess, not a not guess.
Oh, okay. Not Cooper's. It's not Cooper's. I'm sure there's people listening to this driving their car like Adam Shell. He's driving.
You're just frustrated.
And he's just going, Hendo, say fucking this brand, fuck.
Oh.
Punching the steering wheel.
He is actually driving his. Do you know why I know he's driving his car right now? It's because I texted him just before the show and he sent me a message back. I'm like, this makes no fucking sense. And he's like, sorry, I was driving, talking to Google. So, yeah.
Oh God, it can't be Cooper's. Can't be Cooper's. Carlton Draft has got to be up there.
Carlton Dry?
Well, Carlton Dry's that. Didn't you hear me properly?
No. You said Carlton Dry, right?
I said Carlton Draft.
Yeah.
Draft.
Okay. Fucking hell. Other notable. Wow. Yeah, I mean, look, I don't know how accurate this is. Do you want me to give it to you? Or
yeah, definitely.
This is saying Great Northern Brewing 12%. Well, I think we know that's right. Yeah,
that's fair.
I mean, I don't know what percent, but it's number 1. Carlton Dry 12%, according to this.
I went to the Yatla Brewery and that's what they had. They were smashing it out in cans. So it kind of makes sense. They did 1 million cans in that shift.
Jesus Christ. Number 3, 4X Gold.
Right.
Number 4, 4X Gold 10%. Number 4 at 4% is Cooper's.
Yeah, right.
According to this, I feel like that could be right. I don't know.
I think that's fair.
VB number 5.
Remember when VB used to have 25% market share?
Hey, this is interesting. So, when I asked about coffee, I said the exact same question, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end of the coffee story, it was like, these brands are notable independent coffee brands. Mm-hmm. And it listed those, Padre and the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
This one, it doesn't do that. It just says other notable brands. And the notable brands are James Squire, owned by Lion, Little Creatures, owned by Lion, Bolter, owned by Lion, Mountain Goat, owned by Asahi.
Interesting.
That is very interesting. At some point, the AI has decided that independent is an important thing in coffee and not in beer.
Yeah, it's probably read it off the internet.
But if you read it off the internet, you wouldn't come to that conclusion, I don't think. Because like I was saying, there's a big deal about independence in beer and there's not in coffee. Not to the same extent. I haven't heard it come up once.
Bit weird.
Very weird. Bart is pretty fucking good, though. All right. We have a list of the ABV awards, and that's why I was messaging Adam Shell. He sent it to me about 3 times, and finally I got a version that I can actually read.
Right. I was there.
Oh, well, that's even better. Good.
I was the bonehead in the background.
Okay. Wait, okay. Well, that link is not going to work because it doesn't. Now, we can't share this. He
Why
said
not?
don't share it. Well, he just said don't share it. Oh, I think I
You
might
sh-
have put it in the... Fuck, I think I actually put it in the Facebook post. Shit, sorry. Sorry, Adam Shell. Jesus.
Sorry, Adam Shell.
Oh, fuck's sake. Anyway, hopefully he's got some security on his Google Doc. But
Do you want to see the photo of me on the show?
yes, I'll give you the link to the document. That's the document with the results. Oh yeah, nice. That's good. You got the hat on.
Of course. It was hot and it was sunny and I didn't want to get sunburned. And guess where I am? You can tell by the photo where I am.
What's happening?
What's that?
Some guy with a backpack on walking in the opposite direction.
Yeah, what's he doing? Walking. Oh.
Yeah, he's walking. He's chilling.
Yeah.
He's strolling.
That's
He's
where
not
I was
running.
That's where I was at. Strolling Brewing Company.
Oh, okay. I know that place. Nice. Well, do you want to go through the results, or do you want to give us a rundown of the night? Because I wasn't there. I don't know what
It was a day thing, and no,
Okay.
I don't remember.
Brilliant. Okay.
I wasn't paying attention.
For fuck's sake. All right, let's go through these very quickly. I think I can. No, I can't share my screen. But if you click on the link I just gave you, huh?
Right, where you go.
You told me you can't. You got the link?
You can share screen.
No. Adam Shell says no. It's not your rule.
We'll go to the next thing then.
No, I've got the link. You click the link.
What am I doing?
Click the link in the chat, right? It brings up the results of the awards. And we can discuss whether or not we think these are good results.
I need
if
access.
You want to. Fuck's sake.
Yep, still need access.
Oh my God. Okay,
whose doc is it?
Adam Shell. Hang on one second.
Right. Why don't you share your screen? Because
Well, I can't share screen because he said I can't. He doesn't want me to share.
Well, why are you making a share screen?
How do I put? I'm not recording. Are you recording?
Yeah, I'm recording.
That's good. Can you pause the recording?
Why?
Because I'm going to send you this document.
Okay, then.
You can't share it, but we can talk about it.
Okay, cool. What am I talking about?
I don't understand the rules, but anyway, okay. Let's go through these really quick. This is the ABV award. So if you don't listen, Adam Shell, one of the 12, has Australian Beer Voyage, and they did the awards at Hiker Brewing Co. Also one of the 12.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go through them real quick.
Okay.
Get your reaction.
There was non-alcoholic.
Ridge Road Hip Hop. Heaps normal for the win.
Yes.
Is that how do you think of that? Is that the best non-alc beer you can get in Australia? Do you think?
Heaps normal.
It's
not bad.
Okay. Sessionable time won by Moffat Summer Ale.
Moffat wins another trophy.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really give that to anyone else, can you?
Not at all.
Sour of Power, Slipstream Barrel Aged Blackcurrant. That's pretty cool.
That's a very interesting sour beer, but yes.
Best lager, Hudson Brewing Tropical Haze Lager.
Good beer.
Best hazy. Do you want to guess who won that one?
There was the nominees were Hiker Cloudscapes, Esker Hazy Pale Ale, Range Disco, and Helios Dionysus Oak Cream Dipper.
Is that the one I think you mentioned that one on the podcast?
I had both Dionysus and Cloudscapes, Hiker Cloudscapes in one session.
Oh, wow.
And I've had Disco Pale Ale. I haven't had the Esker Hazy Pale. Who won it?
Hiker.
Cloudscapes. Such a good beer.
It's a very good beer. Oh, Millennium Falcon takes out the double IPA. A great IPA. That's, wow.
Why not?
I haven't had that one for a long time, probably at least 10 years.
Time. Yeah.
Oh, Admiral Akbar takes out the Red Ale. That's also an old school beer.
Very old school.
Dark Beer Helios Chocolate Brownie Stout.
Very good.
Ohim, yeah, that's my mate collab beer. Oh, Seeker Future Magic Citra for safety. That's cool. Hop Zombie. These are some old beers. Hop Zombie takes out imported beer.
Not bad.
Didn't they go out of business? They went out of business, didn't they?
Yeah, but they're back in business.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, Honolulu Beer Works was in the mix there. I was there. I know.
Oh, nice.
Joel was there. Joel was in Honolulu. That's why he nominated it.
That makes sense.
It's a very good beer, Hop Island IPA.
Must visit brewery, Noosa Hinterland Brewing.
Absolutely. We were having a beer with John Tynan at the thing. Like I was sitting there watching Joel and Adzi record this the awards thing, and I'm sitting with John Tynan from Noosa Hinterland.
I'm not familiar with this brewery.
What's the name of the town? It's about 10 k's west of Noosa, and
Nice.
it's a good little brewery.
Very cool. Noosa's cool. I should go there again.
I'm going when I get back.
Yes. All right. The best of the fest. Best festival. Oh, Crafted gets it over Gabs and Beer Muter.
The Beer Muter Oktoberfest is pretty good. Gabs is pretty good. I've never done a Crafted, so.
Oh, dude, Crafted is the best. I would agree with that.
Okay.
It's the best. Best can label, Whoopee Brewing Bombera double IPA. I can't.
I would have voted for Dionysus out of that list, but that's okay.
Yeah. Golden Nugget. I don't know what that means, but
that's like
Moffat.
The best beer.
Oh, okay. There you go. Hiker Cloudscapes. There you go. Hiker Cloudscapes, Helios, Dionysus, or Moffat Resin Hopsicle.
And Resin Hopsicle got it.
There you go.
Not bad.
This should help us decide who to vote for in the Gabs Hottest 100, I feel like, because we have to do that.
I've had some of those beers.
Yeah. They potentially could be beers you vote for, maybe, if you want to.
Mm-hmm. Are we voting now?
We're voting right now. Do you want to share your screen?
No, not yet.
Let me
How do I vote? Gabs Festival.
Click the link in the fucking show notes.
Oh yeah, right.
Let me, because I posted in the group to make sure we captured.
Vote now.
Right. I posted in the group asking who we should vote for because I wanted to just a reminder of who is members of the 12. Hiker, Future Magic, supporters of the pod, Helios, supporters, Hawkers, Revel, Catchment.
Right.
Citra for safety. Oh, there we go. So Sean wants Citra for safety voted for first. Hikers, obviously, up there. Can't vote for the Adam Beer. Social Brewers, Bo Curtis is pretty active in the group.
Absolutely.
Wade tagged a whole bunch of breweries that aren't really members of the 12 at all, so I'm going to ignore pretty much most of those. But yeah, there's some of the ones. Are we going to vote for just people who are supporting the 12, or are we going to actually do our proper? Because we'll do it from the Boss and the Brewer account.
We'll do an actual. Yeah, you should do that.
Oh, I actually already registered. Hang on. I'll do that. I'll share my screen because I already registered. All right. Yeah, here we go.
Lots of breweries.
All right, can you see that?
Yes, sure can.
All right. Well, do we both agree that Hiker should be first?
Well, it doesn't really matter. You're just voting.
Well, I know, but we've got to start somewhere.
Are we talking Hiker Cloudscapes?
Let's have a look at what they got on offer. They got Bushwalker, Cloudscapes, Horizon, Wee Little, Tui Forest Lager. I think you'd have to go Cloudscapes, wouldn't you?
Cloudscapes, yeah.
All right.
Four
votes left.
All right. What are you thinking next? Helios Dionysus?
Oh, sure. Let's do it.
There it is. Dionysus. I think I got 2 beers.
That is pretty cool.
Smart. All right. 3 votes left. Should we put one of Maz's beers in there? No.
What about Alice Springs?
Oh, what do they got?
Or Social Brewers? Hang on. It looks Hawkers.
Hazy Pale, Oaty McOatface, West Coast. Hey, West Coast is pretty good.
Let's do that. Beer. Let's do that. I just did it. I just sent it.
Okay. What Alice Springs beers are they?
Let's see what they put in here. This happened last year. We just got completely distracted and voted. Oh, only one
beer.
This is a knife.
Okay.
How's that one go? I haven't had it, so.
That's great. Great beer. You want me to bring you some back? By barley?
100%. Should we vote for it?
Yeah, why not? I mean, I'm here.
I think we've used up all of our votes.
Yeah, and they're like I'm getting paid to be here. Yeah, we're going to vote for that.
Okay. All right, let's scroll through this. Anything else get your attention?
Let's vote a lager. Let's vote a lager.
Felons?
No, I voted Felons last year.
Okay, that's fair.
No disrespect to Felons. I do love Felons crisp. But there have been some phenomenal lagers in the Australian craft brewing scene in 2023.
Okay.
Phenomenal. It's been a great year for lager. Heads and Noosa is probably up there. The Hiker Charlie's Creek collab, definitely up there. That Mexican lager.
That wasn't
Kaiju
in there.
Cerveza, definitely up there.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, them on the pod. I haven't had it, but that's okay. Is that even out yet? It's not even in there.
I suppose technically it's not out for this year.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good. That's easy.
That's good. We don't have to vote for them because we don't have many votes left.
What about who else did a good lager this year?
Beer search. So many. Stomping Ground do a good Czech Pils. That's a pretty tasty beer.
What about Ratnhood?
Sure.
Czech Pils is good. I voted for Ratnhood last year.
Yeah, fuck it. That Czech Pils pretty good. Let's what else we got?
Yeah, they got a lot of beers in the old lineup there.
Clear Search, you stupid thing.
Change Brewery.
Okay, but fuck me, Clear Search should mean Clear Search. What else we got in here? Better Beer. Well, they're supporters of the 12. I sent them all fucking cartons. What about Traveller? Traveller supporters.
Oh yeah,
it's a pretty good beer.
Is it in there?
Let's have a look.
Just
I feel bad voting for them because it's like a celebrity brand, and there's so many little breweries that support us. Well, not in there.
Well, that was easy, wasn't it?
That was okay. Good.
That was easy. Yeah, so easy. Traveller, not in there. Fair enough.
All right. What about what else we got? Someone to piss anyone off.
Yeah, some good ones there.
You're a Range fan.
I am a Range fan.
I think we might have voted for them last year.
Yeah, we did. What else we got there?
Bent Spoke, Boat Rocker.
Bent Spoke.
Dainton.
Billy Cart. Heads of Noosa. Heads of Noosa. Japanese lager is pretty good.
Yeah, well, that's a lager. If you want a lager, you want to chuck a lager vote.
Yeah, go on then. Do it.
Four Hearts Four Hearts is in there. It's fucking. We're doing it?
Yeah, do it.
I just kept scrolling though. My Future Magic.
There we go.
I think he wants the
There's the Citra for safety. I haven't even tried that beer. Is it any good?
I actually haven't either. So
we can't vote for something.
We can't vote for beer we haven't drunk if we are. Sorry. Fuck. Sorry, dude. All right. Maybe Heads and Noosa. You really want to vote for a lager?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Tinnies.
There's a lot of breweries in this list that I've never heard of.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. There's a lot.
Also,
right, let's do it.
Not as many breweries as I would have thought.
So the Japanese lager, is that the one you go for?
Yes,
or you go
not the black Japanese lager, the regular Japanese lager.
All right.
Japanese style lager. Yes, that was your 5th selection.
That's it. That's all we got.
All right, send it.
Well, that's pretty good.
That's not bad.
It's a difficult choice. I will also do my own votes outside of this, and Hendo will do his.
Screenshot that.
I'm sure. I feel like we're going to piss people off with these votes, but it's okay. We did it.
Well done, us.
Let's do these ones. Nice. Okay. Stop screen sharing. What else have we got on here? How's your beer going?
Good, I like this beer.
Do you have any thoughts on this old Aldi IPA?
Nah. Brewdog. Brewdog's going to Brewdog.
No kudos to Brewdog for coming into a country and opening some of the best venues in the country, striking up a collab with a brand that everyone uses that no local brewery can strike up a collab with and get all this media attention for free.
Yeah.
Bit of kudos,
Nah.
I feel.
Nah.
All right. I think it's good. I think it's good.
Oh, it's funny.
I support it. I think it's good because the whole history of that beer is pretty amazing. And also,
yes,
everyone local who's complaining and bitching about it, it's also kind of funny because everyone else had the opportunity to do this and they didn't. It's same as the whole thing in Brisbane with the brew pub in Murray. Anyone could have opened a brewery
of
brew
course.
pub in Murray. No one did. No one wanted to.
Yes.
I'm sure other people could have opened a brew pub in Pentridge, but no one did. No one wanted to.
No, that's right.
Brewdog fucking do it. They get it done. And
with help.
Credit
What's
to them,
next
in
story?
my opinion. All right. Good Drinks Rider Light no longer has electrolytes in it.
You mean salt?
Which is why my comment about my wine was so humorous from earlier.
Oh, salt.
Yeah, okay. No, it's still got salt in it. I checked the article.
Why is it salt suddenly called an electrolyte?
Ask Good Drinks.
What about that I-beer or E-beer, whatever the fuck it's called?
Well, that one's cooked. You can't sell that one anymore. Yeah. So apparently they have to take electrolytes off the label, but it still has low bitterness, which is a health benefit apparently.
Rightio.
No preservatives, which is an amazing thing to have in beer. No preservatives.
Sure.
Zero carbs. And
is that not a health benefit?
Sure.
So what's the definition of a health benefit?
Well, I mean,
so why is it you can
I feel like low bitterness and low
carb or zero carb
be a health benefit?
No. Why can you say low carb or zero carb, which is kind of a fact? I get that, but you can't say has electrolytes.
Dude, I don't make the rules. I don't know. I think all of this shit is stupid. I don't know. You tell me.
Well, this is all part of the ABAC, grift. You would call it the grift.
Oh, no. This is not ABAC. This is food standards.
Is it?
Yeah. This is not ABAC.
So it's not ABAC.
No. So okay.
There is a thing in the ABAC code that says you can't talk about health benefits.
Right. No. This is not ABAC. So let me.
But low carb is okay.
Here we go. Although beer can contain electrolytes, it has come to our attention that making such statements may not be permitted under the Australian New Zealand Food Standards Code.
Right.
So it's an FSANS thing.
Right.
Yeah, which is a bit of a weird misstep for Good Drinks, where I'm always singing their praises on this podcast.
Yes.
They don't miss much. They execute everything very well, but a bit of a misstep in this case.
Very much so.
Do you think so? I mean, with the hard solo thing, I feel like it's not a misstep. It's just a deliberate playing the system. But this seems like have to redo all the packaging but for what? For electrolytes, seems like a bit of a fuck up.
What about hard solo with electrolytes?
Well, that's just a good time.
Just put salts.
That's just pure health.
In your fucking hard solo.
Did you see the hard solo tower that someone put in the group?
We're going to have people in the Facebook group at the bloody hard solo tap at their local pub with a sachet of salt from the bistro.
So much health.
Which actually would taste really good.
Well, let's do it.
Fuck yeah.
Did you see the tower in the group, the hard solo tower? We need those. That's awesome.
You know, there's hard solo at the pub here. It's it's everywhere, literally in the middle.
It's fucking everywhere. I know, it's wild.
Apparently it's flying off the shelves and out.
I bet it is. I've got some in my fridge. It's fucking awesome. I love it. It was on special though. It was $2 off. But yeah. Hard solo with electrolytes is the winning category. All right. And then one story on ABC about is the craft beer boom done?
Yep.
From Brew to Bust, once recession-proof craft beer industry under pressure.
It was a really good story. It's got Rupert from 10 Toes in it, and he sort of tells it like it is, but that's Rupert. And yeah, it's done.
A couple of things about this. Like, obviously, this is big because it's on the ABC. If you think that craft beer is a recession-proof business, you're fucking out of your mind.
There's no business that's recession-proof.
But definitely not like something that you're making a very similar product to someone else that makes it very cheaply, and you're making it in a very expensive way. Like,
yeah, of course,
literally the opposite of a recession-proof business.
Mm.
Also, not much of a fucking recession going on.
It's a recession per capita.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. That's the worst kind of recession.
So it's a recession per capita. So how do you define, how does that work?
Well, GDP growth per person is negative. Even though we have imported 800,000 new people into this country, the GDP growth is less per capita. That's huge, mate. Which basically says the only thing that's propping up the economy at the moment is the 800,000 new people that have come into Australia.
Right. Unless you didn't import productive new people.
Sure. In which case we'd be in a real recession or real hyperinflation.
Okay. Okay. I don't know. It's a weird time. A lot of signals are pretty fucking positive.
But yeah.
And a lot aren't.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, we're doing Hendo Reacts.
Yeah, I don't have much though. I asked people to slide into my DMs.
Share sound?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Oh, fuck, I lost you. What just happened? Oh, there we go.
TikTok. Here we go.
Back with another drink combo you've probably never tried.
Hard Solo.
Alizé and Hard Solo. We did the Midorian Hard Solo. So this
Have you ever had Alizé?
Wait, that's what I want my pool to look like.
It's like what all the rappers
Look
drink.
at his glass. Hang on. I gotta pour this shit. He's drinking it out of a Vesmala fucking goblet.
No.
So he's got an Alizé Hard Solo in a Vesmala fucking goblet with ice.
Where are these? Yeah.
These guys are classy. Who the fuck are they?
I don't know. Click on their account. Wait, let's watch the rest of the video first.
Oh, sorry.
But it's
Hard
extremely
Solo
sweet.
Oh, wow, wait, look at that.
I would drink that.
100%.
Trappist. That's a Trappist cocktail.
This is better than the Midori.
So
Losing that shit.
is fucked. That is amazing. That is one of the best drinks we've had. Some motherfucker put that in a slushy. That's one of the best tasting drinks ever. Dare I say it's a drink of the summer? I think it actually might be. Be careful with this one. This will get you past it. Like Hard Solos are alcoholic, Alizé alcoholic.
Life is so good. I just couldn't stop drinking it.
Yeah, I know.
This is all I want. 24/7.
Wait, click on their account. The Poor Decision.
All right, what do they do?
58,000 followers. There you go.
Look at this shit.
A lot of Hard Solo content because they did the Midori one. 1.3 million views that got.
That's mad. 860,000 for their fucking.
That's pretty good.
Okay. All right, let's have a look at the next one. It's a photo. Oh, you show me this one.
This is
I saw this one. Australian brewers are disappearing up their own asses. This is the guy that thinks beer should be yellow and fizzy and all that sort of stuff, right?
He's some sort of politician or something, though, isn't he?
Some sort of wanker, double IPA is meant to be like a blood orange and bomb, and a regular old lager would be arousing and a bread crust promising to be chalky and clean. Yeah, this guy's doesn't know shit.
Look at his face. He's a knob. Is that the guy?
Yeah, that's the guy.
You can tell from his face.
Some sort of editorial thing.
He's a knob.
And he just wants Emu Export that's wet and alcoholic.
Yeah. Okay.
What a dingus.
Fuck that guy. Support local, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
Get with it. All right, 12 questions. Every week we ask the fans what questions we should address, and often there's none in here.
Isn't it funny how when we do the 12 questions, the Read AI fucks off?
Is that what happens?
Yes, it just left.
How does that happen?
It just hates you.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, it's good because we actually have fuck all questions, because I think I screwed it up because I posted in the group about who we should vote for in Gabs, and that got all the attention.
Yes.
And then I posted the questions and we had basically nothing.
Okay.
There is one.
Hit it.
It's from Louis G.
Yeah.
Question.
Legend.
Should we rename the group Adam Beer Launch Ski or something?
What?
Rename the group Adam Beer Launch Ski.
Well, when we get to the point where we're launch skiing the Adam Beer thing, then absolutely.
Well, there's a Facebook Messenger group called Grod Launch Ski.
Yes.
Yes, like that's still like someone put like a thumbs up in that today. Like it's still there somehow.
I don't join the chats based on the events and that sort of thing.
Neither. I don't want any part of it.
I'm not in it. I'll just get the ferry there and show up late.
You're extremely late. Should we do some sort of like end of year thing like the ABV guys did? Like not like top beers, but should we do like a top guests or top, episodes, or like a recap of some sort?
We could run a poll in the group.
I mean, if it requires very little effort, then I'm keen.
Of
what
course.
Sort of poll
that's
have you got in mind?
The poll in the group.
Okay. For the entire episode, just one poll?
Yeah. Let's come up with a couple of categories of stuff.
Right.
For people to vote on.
Okay.
Favorite flannel color, favorite paint color.
Yes.
Favorite scooter type.
Any serious topics or not so much?
Are we serious?
Favorite Hendo destination?
Favorite episode? We all know what the favorite episode is.
Well, we know what the most viewed was. We don't know the favorite.
Oh. It wasn't my favorite.
All right. Yeah, if you got ideas, facebook.com/groups/Boss and the Brewer. Add them in there. And we will do it. We'll fucking do it. I'll do anything.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Keen.
Love your work, mate. Oh, by the way, you have to send me this. So
yes,
for everyone listening who's still listening, is wondering why the episode was missing from YouTube a few weeks ago. That's because Hendo didn't send it to me.
Oh, I have that.
So if this episode never turns up on audio or video or whatever,
yes,
it's because you are not sending it to me. Like that's what's happening, right?
I'll put it in the Google Drive.
When?
And you can download it.
When?
Well, as soon as it renders. It's got to do the render thing.
Okay. What's your internet? What's your upload speed like?
I'm in Alice Springs, so yeah, it's okay.
You got Starlink there?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, this episode may never come out.
It may not. And next week I'll be in Bali.
I'll see you next week in Bali.
See you in Bali.